Hey everybody, so today I'm bringing you another review because I recently ordered from Outlook and they take like 3 weeks to get your product to you, which is ridiculous because I just ordered a small palette. Anyway, so I ordered the Meet Matte Nude palette. I'm in love with this palette. I'm so glad I got it. So 3 weeks was kind of worth it, and it's also I paid half price. And isn't that guy handsome? I'm just kidding, not really. He's got pearly white teeth though. So I'm going to start off with on the back. I love how it has his, like, if it were to be on an ID. So it says, his height is 6'2", his eye color is blue, his occupation is eyeshadow palette. He enjoys long walks on the beach, creamy eyeshadows, and fabulous liners. So it comes with 9 eyeshadows, and the eyeshadows are pretty big. And so I just pop out the sleeve, and voila! There's 2 of them. So it's from the Balm, and anyway, so it's just a magnetic palette that you can open up like this. It comes with a huge mirror, and I love you could just like flip the mirror over and you could just do your eyeshadow like this or your eye makeup. So Matt is a bunch of different people with last names. So this is the palette. This palette is filled with warm and cool colors. So it's very great for just an everyday look. So I will introduce you to the mattes. That kind of sounds funny. The mattes, because they're matte eyeshadow and their name is, yeah. So we've got Matt Johnson, which Matt Johnson is just a, I don't know what Matt Johnson is. He's like a dark blue with a hint of purple. So that is what Matt Johnson looks like swatched. So then we're going to go with Matt Garcia. And Matt Garcia is just a dark brown kind of color with a hint of auburn. So that's Matt Johnson and Matt Garcia. And then we're going to introduce you to Matt Malloy, which is my favorite one. So Matt Malloy is just this white here. So that's Matt Johnson, Matt Garcia, Matt Malloy. And then we're going to go down the second row, and we got Matt Rosen. And Matt Rosen is the lightest brown in this palette, and so that is Matt Rosen right there. And then we got Matt Wood, and Matt Wood is the darkest in the palette, and he is the dark brown, and so that is Matt Wood. Matt Singh, that is Matt Singh. In case any of you guys don't know how to pronounce that, that is pronounced Singh. I want to say mauve-y, kind of brown kind of color, so that right there is Matt Singh. And then I'm going to introduce you to Matt Abdul. So Matt Abdul is a purple with a hint of gray. So that is Matt Abdul. As you can see, these are dark colors. These are obviously the lighter colors, and these 2 are one of the lightest. And the Matt Malloy is super pigmented. And so I'm going to introduce you to Matt Lombardi, which I love this shade. And this is like, I don't know what you call it, like a really a skin tony yellow. Skin tony. It's that is Matt Lombardi. See how it's like kind of like skin tone, but it's more on the yellow side as well. So that's Matt Lombardi. And then Matt Hung is purple. So he is purple, and he's just got a hint of darker kind of colors there. So that, I introduce you to everyone. On the first row, we've got Matt Malloy. And Matt Malloy, I can tell if you buy this palette, he will be your favorite. Or, this kind of sounds weird. That's just one swatch. He's so white, so creamy. And I can tell this color is going to hit pan first. So, today I'm actually using a look from this palette. Okay, so, this palette, I gotta say, is amazing. I am so glad I spent like the $20 or $14 on it or something like that, because my sister and I paid half. We basically paid a fraction of this palette, a fourth of the price, because it was already half off on Outlook, and then we split the difference, so we paid a fourth for it. So anyway, I like how they have it sectioned and stuff. So, and I like how there's warm and cool colors in this palette as well. This palette is great for neutral. If you just want something neutral and you just want cool shades, then you could just go for a look just cool shades. If you want just warm shades, you can go for a look just warm shades. These eyeshadows are highly, highly pigmented, like I said, especially the matte Malloy. That is the most pigmented one. One little tiny swatch is that much, and if I just, you know, swatch it around a bit, and it's just really, it's a really pigmented color. So, and another thing, these eyeshadows, they stand all day. This palette just won't disappoint you. They stand all day. They don't, I haven't had a problem of them smearing off of me or anything like that. And stuff, and I don't know, and it's a little bit big, but it's not really, because the eyeshadows are so big and they will last you for so long. And I love how it has the big mirror. I just love that, and I got it a little dirty. I just love that because it's easy if you're just in the car doing your eye makeup and you're like, oh look, hey, and you could see your whole face. Like literally, I could right now see my whole entire face and my little lovely hair. But anyway, so and these colors, they're really not only great for just, you know, using your finger and then putting it on your eye like this, but they are also like your eyeshadow brush. The eyeshadow brushes will pick up the product really, really well, and you saw I just swiped that once, so it picks up product so well. And these blend really easily. The only thing I have a problem, the only color I have a problem blending with is matte wood, and that is a dark color, but that is because matte wood is the darkest color. So I feel like that is the only reason. But, I mean, this palette is amazing. So, basically it is what it says on the front. Nude matte eyeshadow palette. And every single color in here is matte. That is why it's matte. A bunch of different mattes in this palette. So, alright guys, my hand, my palette. Holy cow! That's like literally, look at this. Like it goes to my wrist and the tip of my pinky. Look at that. You see okay, I'll match it exactly with my hand. Look at that. So it's like touching exactly my hand, and then that's almost the size of my hand. That's crazy. Anyway, guys, I'm obsessed with this Meet Matte Nude palette. The only thing is, I don't know, I feel like you should always mix matte and shimmery colors together. Like if you're doing matte all over the lid, a little shimmer in the crease, or not in the crease, in the brow bone, or if you're doing shimmer all over the lids, and then a matte in the a matte color in the brow bone. I just feel like that's just the way it should be, but you can go whatever way you do it, but, so, yeah. So, honestly, this palette, I gotta say, is give it a go. On a scale of 1 through 5, I gotta give it a 5. I really love this palette. This eyeshadow look right now is gonna be my new everyday look. I'm not even joking. So, I'm interested in trying more of the Balm products, and stuff, so I'm actually really interested. I'm glad I got this palette because it's put a thumbs up for the Balm for me for right now. So, if you guys want to see any more reviews on any specific products, then leave that in the comments below. I'll be sure to try the product if I don't already have it. But I'll get to that sometime. But anyway, so thank you all for watching, and thank you for meeting Matt. He loved meeting you guys, and he's got sparkly teeth. So, So, if you guys want to meet Matt again, then just leave a comment down below of what type of eyeshadow look you want to see featuring these colors. And, you guys will see Matt again. So, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye! Tally, or something like that. I don't know what that is, but it's LM88. Oh, that's in Spanish. Oh, okay. That's why I was like, I can't read that because it's in Spanish. Anyways.
I do every day.
So I will talk to you guys later, and you guys will possibly see Matt feature in a video. You'll see Matt in a video. I'm not gonna put that in.
Well, yeah, a
video, which is
a bit of videos.
I guess. So so.